Did you know that your body can indicate your ability to live a long life? Today, we will tell you about 9 amazing signs that may point to longevity. All of this is based on scientific research, so these are not mere assumptions. You might find that you have one or even several of these signs. Ready? Then let's get started. Have you ever wondered if the strength of your hands could be one of the most reliable indicators of a healthy and long life? It's not about complex training, but simply about grip strength. Researchers at Harvard University have proven that people with strong grip strength have a significantly lower risk of cardiovascular diseases. Strong hands are not just a physical indicator. They reflect the overall condition of the body. Imagine a person over 60 struggling to open a jar with a lid. At first glance, this seems like a normal sign of aging, but in reality, it's a signal. The muscles are losing tone, and with that, endurance diminishes. However, those who train their hands, even through everyday tasks like gardening, carrying bags, or simple exercises, not only maintain their strength but also support the health of their heart, lungs, and joints. Why is this so important? Strong hand muscles mean the circulatory system efficiently delivers oxygen to all tissues. This reduces the strain on the heart and helps you remain active longer. A firm handshake is often perceived as a symbol of health and energy, isn't it? The same applies to you. If your grip has weakened, start working on it. Try this. Take a hand trainer or a small ball and squeeze it daily for a few minutes. It won't take much time, but after a few weeks, you will notice improvements. No special equipment? Use a plastic bottle filled with water as an improvised dumbbell. What matters is that you dedicate at least 10 minutes a day to exercises for your hands. Remember, even small efforts can lead to significant results. You'll be surprised at how quickly your body responds. Every day that you become a little stronger is a step toward a long and active life. Have you checked how strong your grip is? Maybe now is the right time to do so and make small but important changes. Another interesting sign that you might lead a long life is your level of activity. But you don't need to become a marathon runner or go to the gym daily for this. It's perfectly sufficient to simply enjoy walking. Walking is a simple yet incredibly powerful health booster that is accessible to everyone. Its positive impact on the body is much greater than it might seem at first glance. Research conducted by scientists at Harvard University has shown that people who walk at least 7,000 to 8,000 steps daily reduce their risk of premature death by almost 50%. Imagine this. Every step you take isn't just movement but a real investment in your own longevity. Walking strengthens the cardiovascular system, reduces stress levels, stimulates brain activity, and even helps combat inflammatory processes in the body. Picture a normal day. You're going shopping. You could get in the car or use public transport, but instead, you choose to walk. At that moment, your heart starts working harder, your blood becomes enriched with oxygen, and every cell receives more nutrients. Even a 10-minute walk activates mechanisms that strengthen your joints, muscles, and immune system. It might seem that as you age, it becomes harder to find the energy for such walks. That's normal. No one expects you to start with long distances right away. Start with small steps. Walk around your yard or walk 1 or 2 bus stops instead of taking public transport. The most important thing is consistency. Gradually increase the distance each day, and soon you'll notice how your body adapts to the new activity. Walking is not only good for the body but also for the soul. It's time you can dedicate to yourself, to reflect, relax, or simply enjoy the moment. Scientists have proven that regular walks improve mood and help reduce anxiety levels. Even a short walk in the fresh air can give you a burst of energy. Now think, how many steps do you take each day? If you haven't been tracking this, start now. Get a pedometer or activate the activity tracking function on your phone. Set a goal, initially, 5,000 steps a day, and then gradually increase the number. Remember, every step is an investment in your health and longevity. Start today, and your body will thank you. If you view life with optimism, It's an important indication that you might live a long and fulfilling life. At first glance, it might seem like a personal trait, but studies show that optimism has a health impact comparable to a balanced diet or regular physical activity. Scientists at Boston University have found that people with a positive outlook on life live, on average, 10 to 15% longer. The reason is simple. Optimists handle stress better, are less likely to suffer from depression, and more often make decisions that improve their health. Believing in the best helps foster motivation to care for oneself and one's well-being. Think about it. How often do you notice positive moments in your daily life? For example, after the rain, instead of just seeing puddles, you notice the freshness of the air or the rainbow. Or instead of focusing on problems, you look for solutions. This isn't just a mindset but a habit that strengthens the nervous system and helps the body cope with various stresses. When facing difficult moments, try to pause and ask yourself, what can I do to change the situation? Or what lesson can I learn from this? Even a small shift in thinking can restore self-confidence and reduce feelings of anxiety. Here's a simple exercise you can try. Before going to bed, write down 3 things you are grateful for. These could be significant events, like an interesting conversation with a friend, or small joys, like a delicious lunch or a beautiful sunset. This little ritual helps the brain focus on the positive aspects of life and creates an inner sense of balance. Another interesting point, optimists often have strong social connections. People are drawn to those who radiate energy and support a positive attitude. Such connections also contribute to longevity, as a strong support network helps overcome challenges and enjoy life. What do you think? Does optimism have a place in your life? If you find that you sometimes lean toward pessimistic thoughts, there's no need to worry. You can always start changing your mindset. Even small steps, like finding the positive in everyday situations, can help strengthen not only your emotional well-being but also your physical health. Another important sign of longevity is high-quality sleep. During sleep, the body recovers, the brain processes daily information, and toxins are removed. Scientists confirm that people who sleep 7 to 8 hours a night are less likely to suffer from chronic diseases like cardiovascular conditions, diabetes, or depression. But it's not just about the quantity of sleep, the quality matters too. If you wake up feeling tired, as if you haven't slept at all, it may be a sign to rethink your habits. Studies show that using devices before bedtime disrupts the production of melatonin, a hormone that helps with falling asleep. Additionally, consuming caffeine after lunchtime can make it harder to relax in the evening. Small changes can help improve this situation. Imagine creating a bedtime ritual. An hour before bed, you turn off the TV, put your phone away, light a warm nightlight, prepare a cup of herbal tea, or read a book. Such a ritual signals your body that it's time to prepare for sleep, leading to deeper and more restorative rest. A regular sleep schedule is crucial. The body appreciates stability, and by going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends, your biological rhythms stabilize, making mornings easier. People who stick to a consistent sleep schedule feel more alert and energized during the day. Ask yourself, how well do you sleep? Do you take time to prepare for rest? If not, start with small steps. Create a comfortable sleeping environment. Choose a cozy pillow, pleasant bedding, and ensure fresh air in your bedroom. Try maintaining a sleep schedule for at least a week and observe the changes in your well-being. Sleep is the foundation of health, a clear mind, and longevity. Pay attention to it because high-quality sleep is an investment in your future. Another remarkable sign of a long life is the desire to learn and discover new things. Perhaps you've noticed how people's eyes light up when they talk about a new book, learn a foreign language, or try a new recipe. Scientists claim that this mental activity helps prevent cognitive disorders, including dementia, and preserves mental clarity into old age. The brain, like muscles, needs training. The more you challenge it with tasks, the more effectively it works. Solving crosswords, tackling puzzles, or learning new technologies strengthens neural connections. And mastering a completely new skill, like playing a musical instrument or using digital platforms, actively stimulates the brain and slows the aging process. Imagine deciding to pursue something you've been postponing for a long time, like taking a drawing class. At first, the lines may seem uneven, and the brush in your hand might feel unfamiliar. But after a few days, the activity becomes enjoyable, and the progress fills you with pride. The brain adapts, develops new connections, and you feel more confident. Regular learning not only enhances cognitive abilities but also brings joy through new discoveries. Remember, the desire to explore and learn is the key to an active, fulfilling life and longevity. Think about this. How long has it been since you tried something new? Perhaps it was a recipe you saw online or a new book your friends mentioned. If not, start small. Choose something that has intrigued you for a while and give it a try. It could be anything: photography, board games, online courses, or even growing flowers. Learning is not just about the brain. It's also about emotions. It helps you feel useful, energized, and curious. Even small successes can inspire and remind you that age is not a limitation. The key is to start. And what do you think? What new thing could you try soon? It might not only become an interesting hobby but also a step toward a long and fulfilling life. A strong social network is another vital indicator of a long and healthy life. People who maintain social connections, whether with friends, neighbors, or family, tend to live longer. Numerous studies confirm this. Communication not only strengthens emotional well-being but also physical health. It reduces stress, supports heart function, and boosts the immune system. Psychologists explain that our bodies produce happiness hormones, endorphins and oxytocin, when we feel needed and valued. These substances help us cope with challenges, reducing the risk of depression and anxiety. Even a simple conversation over a cup of tea with a friend can be a powerful boost to your health. Think about it. How often do you talk to your loved ones? Do you sometimes feel lonely or struggle to find time for conversations? That's normal, especially in a busy life, but it's important not to isolate yourself. Sometimes, all it takes is the first step. Call a friend you haven't spoken to in a while or invite a neighbor for a walk. These small gestures often lead to warm and lasting relationships. Communication is not just talking, it's also being involved in the lives of others. For example, you could join a hobby club, attend yoga classes, or simply spend more time with your children and grandchildren. This will not only bring joy but also strengthen your sense of belonging, which is so crucial for our inner well-being. Scientists say loneliness can be as harmful to health as smoking or obesity. So, ask yourself, how can you strengthen your social connections? Perhaps you could send a message to an old friend, meet up with longtime acquaintances, or simply show interest in new people. Communication is a resource that never runs out as long as we're willing to nurture it. Remember, strong relationships are not just pleasant moments but also a genuine investment in your longevity. And what can you do today to get closer to the people who matter to you? Maintaining a healthy weight is another crucial indicator of living a long life. However, it's essential to understand that it's not just about the numbers on the scale but the overall state of your body and your dietary habits. Scientists have long determined that individuals with a normal body mass index, BMI, are less likely to suffer from chronic illnesses such as diabetes, hypertension, and cardiovascular issues. Imagine this. Someone notices that they feel heavy and tired after every meal. This is a sign that their body is being pushed to its limits by digesting excess calories and dealing with the consequences of an unhealthy diet. On the other hand, those who choose a balanced diet, rich in vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats, feel lighter and more energetic. Their bodies don't have to expend energy fighting the effects of overeating. So, what can you do to keep your weight in check? First, avoid extreme restrictions. Fasting or strict diets can stress the body, negatively impacting health. It's better to start with small changes. For instance, you can replace sweets with fruit, white bread with whole grain bread, and fried foods with baked ones. These steps don't require harsh restrictions but yield significant results over time. Scientists also emphasize the importance of regular meals. Skipping breakfast or lunch can lead to overeating in the evening, which burdens the body. It's better to establish a schedule where you eat small meals every 3 to 4 hours. This helps stabilize blood sugar levels and keeps you alert and energetic throughout the day. Nutrition is only one part of the equation. Physical activity also plays a vital role. Even light exercises, such as morning stretches or a short walk after lunch, not only help control weight but also improve metabolism. Now, think about it. What does your typical day look like? Is there room for small changes that could give you more energy and help your body feel better? Remember, it's not about strict rules but about self-care. Healthy weight means not restrictions but lightness and joy in life. Finding joy in life is another significant factor for longevity. At first glance, it might not seem as critical, but scientists argue that emotional well-being directly impacts physical health. People who make time for their hobbies often feel happier and, as a result, live longer. Recall moments when you did something just for yourself. Perhaps it was a walk in the park, a morning tea with a view, or knitting in peace. These simple joys help us stay in harmony with ourselves by reducing stress and boosting overall life satisfaction. Researchers at the University of California have shown that engaging in hobbies regularly reduces the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Moreover, hobbies keep the brain active and promote the production of happiness hormones. Even something as simple as solving puzzles or planting flowers in the garden can have a profound effect. Think about it. When was the last time you did something purely for enjoyment? Maybe it's been a while, or perhaps worries and responsibilities have taken up your time. But what if you start small? Dedicate at least 10 to 15 minutes a day to something that brings you joy. It could be painting, music, reading, or revisiting something you loved in your youth. Joy is a powerful resource that helps us overcome challenges and gives life meaning. So, what brings you joy? Ask yourself this question, and perhaps you'll discover something new that becomes part of your journey to a long and happy life. Regular attention to your health is another crucial sign that you can lead a long and active life. This isn't just about treating illnesses but also about prevention. Modern medicine gives us the ability to detect many issues early if we regularly visit doctors and undergo necessary examinations. This becomes especially important as we age, when our bodies become more vulnerable. Think about how often you get checked up. Do you, for instance, monitor your blood sugar, check your blood pressure, or have an ultrasound of your internal organs? Scientists have long proven that people who pay attention to their health and see specialists in a timely manner live longer and feel better. Prevention isn't just a time saver, it's a chance to avoid serious consequences. Imagine this scenario. You visit a doctor on time and discover a minor issue that can be resolved easily, perhaps through dietary adjustments or incorporating moderate physical activity. That's far better than facing a serious illness years later that requires lengthy treatment. If you haven't visited a doctor in a while, this could be a great opportunity to take care of yourself. Start small. Schedule a general checkup or a basic analysis. This will give you clarity and confidence that you're doing everything possible for your health. Remember, self-care is not just a responsibility but an expression of love for life. The earlier you start paying attention to your body, the more likely it is to thank you in return. Have you already planned your next medical checkup? The ability to find a balance between rest and activity is another essential factor for a long and happy life. Our bodies are remarkable systems that need both movement and rest. Yet, we often tend to overdo it by trying to accomplish more than we can or move too little, justifying it with fatigue. Scientists say that the right combination of activity and rest not only strengthens health but also extends life. For example, light stretching in the morning helps kickstart your metabolism and prepares your body for a productive day. A short afternoon nap or simply relaxing can recharge your energy and reduce stress levels. Reflect on whether there's room for balance in your daily routine. If you feel tired or tense, It could be a sign that you're overburdening yourself. Sometimes, just 15 minutes set aside for a break, lying down, listening to calming music, or simply sitting in silence, can help your body recover. On the other hand, if your day is mostly sedentary, it's essential to incorporate more movement. A small walk or light exercises can improve circulation, relieve muscle tension, and lift your mood. An important secret of long-living individuals is the ability to listen to their bodies. If you feel the need for more activity, follow that instinct. Conversely, if you crave rest, allow yourself to have it. Remember, balance is the key to harmony, and harmony leads to longevity. Ask yourself, how can you bring more balance into your life today? Perhaps morning exercises, an evening walk, or a few minutes of meditation could help you feel better. Start small, and over time, your body will thank you for it. Now that you've learned about these amazing signs of a long life, ask yourself, how many of these traits do you notice in your own life? Remember, age is not a barrier. It's an opportunity to pay more attention to your body and soul. Small changes today can lead to significant results tomorrow. Which of these tips are you ready to implement right now? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your experience might inspire others. Friends, thank you for watching this video until the end. We hope you found something useful in it. Remember, your long life and health are in your hands, and even small steps today can transform your life for the better. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. This helps us know we're on the right track. And to ensure you don't miss our upcoming content, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell. We strive to bring you the most helpful and engaging topics. Finally, share in the comments which of these traits you've already noticed in your life and what steps you plan to take. Your stories can inspire others and spark the beginning of new changes for someone out there. See you in the next video, and remember, your health is your strength. Until next time.